And we're back, everybody. Sorry, I was talking to the boss man. He was back in, so I was talking to him. So now I gotta. All right. So let us see what we got and what we've got to work with, and how much further. I think Venom's looking pretty good. He's calmed down. His highlights have definitely calmed down. We have to brighten up the white and got to paint some teeth and finish his tongue. So he's on, and his base. Ultron looking good after his wash. We'll do another quick dry brush to shine up some shiny parts, and then we'll go from there. So alrighty. So that being said, let me start with, let's get out our Ulfu and Gray. And let's redo this white. Ugh. I'm so tired of white after painting that stupid, after working on the Titan head. All right. All right. You know, this actually feels like this is easier than when we were trying to paint the original down, because we've already got a frame of reference. And honestly, if I leave a little bit of the gray sear shining through, it's going to be okay. No. All right, brighten that up a little bit. See if we can get around his tongue to get this other side. You leaving already? All right. We're going to have to fix that, but that's okay. Man, painting under that tongue is a little difficult. So we're gonna have to clean it up again. Lace-eye, but that's okay. Worth it if it looks right. You know what I mean? All right, so we've whitened that up. Definitely need to do re-cleanup, but that's okay. That's okay. Can we make it so we don't have to do too much though, JD? Come on, man. Good grief. No? Jack it all up again. All right. Let me come back and pop this black again. Clean it up a little bit.
No, I'm trying to go over to the lake.
There we go. I think we got our symbol back a little bit. All right, so now let's paint his tongue. So instead of Wild Rider Red, no, I definitely want Wild Rider Red. It is the more pink.
I haven't understand.
There we go. Lightened up the tongue a little. And then, oh, teeth. We got teeth to do. A little different than the whites we've been using. Let's find our star Morghast bone to start with. There it is right there. You know what? While we're doing this, we can wait. All right. Get a little closer because he's got some tiny, tiny teeth, and I really don't want to. If you're careful, you can go across it.
It triggers on that, but it's also that's what we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right. You know what I want to do though? I think I'm going to do a little fun on the membrane or whatever, where he's opening his jaw. Let's get my Eshin.
But the DLC has actually
All right, and then get my Dawnstone. I guess we could do. You know what? Let's go ahead and pop open our Grace here. All right, got that open a little. While we have this open, get our dry brush. Oh yeah, I gotta go back and fix their feet. All right. Easy peasy. Got the base. While we're doing that, let's pull out Ultron since we've got this open. Might as well almost batch paint these bases.
I'm assuming that works. I don't know if it's face down. Is the board face down? I'm not sure. That's something I and the reason why I'm taking that over doesn't still have the next bar face down. Right, but then this
All right. Since we're just doing this, let's go to Gamora. Actually, before we do Gamora, let's quickly hit Kraven, because his is just these bricks here. Easy peasy. Now, let's take care of Gamora's base, even though we don't know what we're going to do with her. Might as well knock this out now. Right. You concur? I concur. Even though we forgot to do the Pallid Witch Flesh when we were doing all the rest. That's awesome. All right. Close up our Gracier. Get that out of the way. Let's get this brush nice and clean. Yeah, we got that nice and clean, I think. All right, so we're going to let that sit over there and dry. We are going to go ahead and grab our paper towel piece back, though, and our other one. And since we're doing a little dry brushing, let's grab Lead Belcher. Let's go ahead and knock out his base real quick. There we go. Okay. Now, the more important reason we pulled this out. All right, we're going to lightly clean up Ultron. We're just going to be very gentle, very light. All right, and just like that, basically, I mean, Ultron looking sharp, just with dry brushing. Well, dry brushing and washing. Don't you think? I mean, simple, but function. All right. Throw this back over here. We can close up our Lead Belcher for now. Let's take a look at our Venom. I do want to pop open our black so we can fix the we got to pop open our black to fix his feet, and then we need some more toothy colors to finish the teeth. You know what? I'm not going to use that brush. Let's use this one. This one should still have enough control for us to handle that. And that. And somebody cackling. And the back of the heel. And then his toes over here. And then since we've got it open, I want to use this brush, and I want to use my good brush for this because I go back and forth on it all the time. And I guess we got to figure out what to do about those reflectors. Should we make them? We should make them orange. All right. While we're doing this, may as well at least knock on Ultron.
At the moment, there are that's at least not right now. I don't think they're going to do that. To me, it might have fun being able to like actually outplay somebody. What is this in your life?
All right, let's check the edges. I'm not going to worry about the other two yet. We're not far enough done with them. So let's clean that up. All right, let's get a good base orange. Where's that troll? I know about Troll Slayer. There it is. All right.
Yeah, that's all of the other attacks. That's the next attack you play as a mid.
Mm.
Like you'll see people who are like, am I like this car because my next ring is yeah, like I do with my next kick your next kick tap. So you plug other that's like my next kick. I would look at these two cards, or if you don't completely play this, try to like, yeah, honestly, I think these two would be better. If you got so many.
All right. Start the reflections. Have another little plan. We'll just gloss the top of it to finish. Got 2 more steps on that. Probably need it to dry for a minute. Let's take a look at the rest of him. I think we got enough. We got enough depth in the muscles. We actually need a white on the white. I don't have any white on there, and I got to do a little bit of a highlight line, which I'll do in a moment. Is my orange dry? Dry enough. All right, so we're gonna get flash gets. And then I'm gonna literally just get one of the raised areas in there as if a little reflection. There we go. Just a little fun reflection. I do want to outline it in lead belcher though. Break it up from the concrete. There we go. Get the impression of some reflections. I dig it. So now all we gotta do is I gotta find my either Screaming Skull or Ushab T-Bone. Screaming Skull. We do not at the moment. All right. I'm going to try Port City Comics for something like that. All right. So I'm going to take this. We're going to basically do what we did earlier, but I'm going to try to do it just on the top or the top of the teeth or bottom of the teeth, depending on your perspective. There we go. See, now we got a little bit depth in the teeth. Let's do that on the bottom. There we go. Got some good teeth. All right. Rar. All right, and then let's get. So I actually picked up the Corax white base paint. I wanted a thicker white, so let's see how this looks on the Ulthuan Gray. Oh God, this thing needs. It's darker than Ulthuan Gray. Look at that. Look at that. Never mind. I was kidding. Just white scarring it. All right, and so we're just going to use this to do a little bit of highlighting. All right, top corners. Top corners. It's the back I'm more worried about. Right. These people play Monopoly having a good time. Can't even be mad at that, right? All right. I think that's all I'm going to do for that. All right. I think we put Venom here through enough. Let's take a look. All right. I'm happy. Like I said, simple, fairly easy, except for the, having the color in the lines. But, all right, let's give this man a clear coat. Here's my clear coat and brush. There it is. All right. And this is also going to take away that super mattness that the Null Oil gave us and make it more of a natural, not quite satin, but the should pull the black back out, but still keep it nice and layered. Yeah, they're having a good time.
There we go. God, it was best of life. I have a street secret.
Clear any spots that are going to get blue. Oh yeah. Yeah. I love this. This is the Storm Shield from GW. It's mainly matte, but it borders satin. Borders it. It does not go into it, but it borders it. And I think it gives the models a more natural feel. It's not full matte, but it's not it's definitely not gloss. So, and it's not satin, but like I said, it's satin adjacent. So let's go ahead and I haven't played with Tammy yet. Not for the finishes. Ooh, let's just drop Venom on his head. Do we? Okay. I've so here in Mobile, I have been super burned by matte finish in Mobile, based on humidity, pollen count. It's burned me. I prefer brushing because brushing won't cloud up on me. Yeah, that's right. Now, if I ever build myself a climate controlled, ventilated area, then yeah. Okay, see, there comes that A word again. All comes back to the airbrush. All right. Suck the water out of that brush. Get it over here to start drying. Now I'm going to have a little fun with Venom here once he dries. I'm going to gloss his tongue because I think that's going to be gross. And by that, I mean hilarious. But while his clear coat's drying up, let's look more at Ultron. Like I said, we've very simply got him this far. So I'm going to take a look and see if there's anything else I really want to do to him. And Ultron, MCU, images. Yeah, so he's silver. And I guess his eyes are red? I can't even tell. He's got some glowing red eyes. So, see. But he's pretty much just silver. trying to think. Mm, yeah, okay. Red with an orange center. I don't know if that's happening in those little slits, but we can try. Yeah, I see some Ultron comic art with the red lines running through them. All right, let's go ahead and just take our evil sons and see how steady our hand is today. Oh no, what am I gonna do if I mess up? I guess paint back over it with silver. Oh, look at that. I made it. Made it. All right. All right, so easy peasy there. Or yellow than glazed. All right. Well, we're gonna do the first one. We're gonna red with an orange center. It worked for the Titan, even though its head is bigger than this entire model. I do want to now, though, get where'd it go? There it is. I know you will, Cindy. I can't. Is that Pam? I can't tell by the picture. There's a little picture. But hello. All right. So I'm gonna really shake up. We're gonna use some Runefang steel. I'm actually gonna paint this on, try to give it a couple more highlights. Mainly because Runefang steel does not dry brush well. Oh yeah. They are definitely a tool in my toolkit. Sometimes I'll use them as shades or glaze. Sometimes I'll use them for their actual purpose. Sometimes I'll use them to change the color of what I've already painted because I want something different. I really appreciate them for what they are. I also I have terror sees all. No, that's all right. Russ is in there jacking up your backfield, so he'll come out and we'll have us a wolf time. How's that sound? All right, we're just gonna put some soft pieces of the good. Runefang. Like I said, I'm just wanting to get, since there's not a whole lot to this Ultron, get a little bit more work on him. Is he the one doing NMMs with contrast? Because I've seen somebody had started doing NMMs with pure contrast. Okay, yeah, maybe that might be who we. I know we talked about it, and I'd seen him. Yeah, ridiculous good. All right, we definitely want his pointy finger.
But it is specifically designed for like film and Korea. Oh yeah, definitely. One.
We'll just do a couple more pieces, maybe here on his knee, where it would pick the. There we go. All right. I think we've let our Evil Sun Scarlet dry a little bit, so let us.
So you can at least look at the top part of your bed.
Let's go orange. Let's go Troll Slayer. See how evil we can get this center looking. All right. Okay. Well, so yesterday was the first time I've ever done really stippling. I remember trying it one time when I was trying camo many years ago. But yesterday was the first time I used stippling on that large of an effect or area to any good effect, I should say. So it was definitely I enjoyed it. I think it came out pretty good. So I will definitely check them out. Oh yeah, there's an evil orange eye.
I can outweigh you while I'm doing this. You can't just one shot my
All right. Yeah. I'll definitely check them out because, like I said, I'm doing a lot of stuff for tabletopping and just getting stuff done. And, like, I want this paint night to be for people to get to where they can be comfortable putting something on the table, not necessarily next level painting. I want to show people easy and quick ways. I say that, and it's taken us almost 3 hours to do a black model and a silver model. But that being said, like this whole idea is to just sort of, I won't say entry, but very, very easy and quick ways to get things looking pretty good for the table. Almost so much so that I forget what I'm doing half the time when I want to go paint something of my own. Well, or for good. All right, we're gonna reframe his eyes a little bit. Make sure we didn't paint too much over. There we go. There we go. Now we've got some evil, glowing red-orange eyes. All right, and I'm pretty sure, you know what, we're gonna call him done. I mean, that's easy peasy. So yeah, I'm stoked, Sinjin. And if you want, like, when you get down, I need to get you set up so you can join us on Paint Party on Wednesdays. But yeah, let's sit down and do some stuff. All right. So where was I? Yes, I was getting back to. Let's go ahead and slap on some clear coat on Ultron. Did I get the right one? Yep, Storm Shield. You always want to make sure you have your not gloss coat when you're about to coat the whole model, unless the whole model is supposed to be glossy. Double check, triple check, whatever you got to do. All right.
Angry murder something. That cannot be your hero.
All right. You know what? I say that I'm not done with his base, so let's get the rock, and let's get the front. But I got some dry brushing to do on the back there that I forgot about in my. Sounds good, dude. We can set that up if you want to do it here at the store. We can set that up absolutely. All right, so let's. All right, so speaking of dry brushing, I'm going to pull out my dry brush, and that one is still wet. Phooey. All right, so we're going to pull out our other dry brush and get out our flash gits. Just put a little on our brush. All right, now I'm going to get these curbs. Just like that. Yeah. Sounds good. Ugh. See, that's why I like painting, right? Been doing this for 30 years, well, for 10. But, you know, I'm always excited about learning new techniques, new recipes, new color recipes, you know, what people do for this. My biggest problem is I haven't really jumped into full-on wet blending, and I think it's my nerves over my color issues. Even though it's all shades of the same color, at least should be most of the time. Kind of, you know, it's that I'm standing on the edge of a cliff. Do I jump and learn type thing? So, and I just need to do it. I just haven't. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and use that Corax white, our other dry brush. Come on, pop out. Yeah, that did not mix. Oh yeah, I yesterday when I got done with that, well, where I got to on the head of the Titan, I sent it to Clay, my buddy Clay up in Huntsville, and you know Clay, and I was like, "Look what my dumbass is doing by hand." He was like, "Oh boy, what's wrong with you? Looks good. What's wrong with you?" I was like, "I'm stubborn." All right, did that get that got that nice and all right, we're just putting, I mean, I'm literally putting barely any on that brush, if you can see. Wipe it all off. I like this synthetic one because it's a very flat dry brush. And then we're just going to draw it over the dots in the crosswalk. And now that base is done. He is good. He's great people. All right. So, Ultron done. Sealed. Venom done. Sealed, however. There it is. We're going to get our ard coat. And where's my brush? Oh, it's hiding under the other brush. All right. We're going to use ard coat. And we are going to paint the tongue. Make sure we get the back side and the underside. That's pretty good advice. I end up every couple weeks. I have that conditioner, Dr. What's his name? Basically the brush wax. All right. So we've got that tongue. That tongue is going to now remain nice and shiny. Let's go ahead and get these reflectors as well. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we are now calling Venom and Ultron done. Let's set them over to the side and figure out what we want to do with the next two. So you come over here. You come over here. Let's got my Seraphim Sepia. That's my next step on his jacket to get the right lion color, which look at it, it's really not a whole lot. We might set them aside. We got about a half an hour left. I'm gonna let that dry. You know what? Nope. I know what I'm gonna do. All right. So now I'm gonna get my Bugman's Glow. And let's get some skin done. It is. Rawr. It's Craven. The model's complicated, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. He doesn't have an MCU version yet, so I have to go comics, and he's got some silly comic book outfits. I mean, I could do cheetah leggings. I would prefer to not do cheetah leggings, but that is an option. Maybe leopard. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. And as much as I'd love to just be like, here, have some blue jeans, Craven, I don't think that really fits his character. I don't think he's stalking Spider-Man in blue jeans. Yes. Although it is a little bit, I'm trying to remember who I did 14 Shades of Brown on a couple weeks ago. And I gotta say, it's boring, but it's better than, I don't know, Crossbones, who was 14 Shades of Black, or even Venom or Black Widow. I mean, there's a lot of MCU characters that are like, what do you want to wear? Can I just wear some black? That'd be great. They wouldn't. I just did some fun jeans on Luke, on Cage. So we'll see if I can find a justifiable reason. I may. If he's urban hunting, like every picture I found, though, he's got that weird lion jacket. So at least that's right. To go remember my old lion's hide recipe. Yeah. I don't know that he'd walk down New York, though, without getting accosted by somebody out there if he's wearing an actual lion head jacket. How dare you, sir? And then he's murdering people, and then the cops are coming, and then he's like, hey, Spider-Man comes to me. Actually, you know what? That wouldn't be a bad storyline. Yeah, you're probably right. All right. With the way the paint went on his face, they'd be hunting each other. One with knives, the other with paint. I don't. So the way the paint went on his face, he actually looks kind of manic instead of angry now, and it's kind of funny. It's cracking me up over here. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and close up our Bugman. All right, and then, sorry, some. Okay, we're gonna pull out not Kislev. That's our final. Where's my Cadian? Where's my Cadian? There's my Cadian. All right, we're gonna pull out Cadian Flesh Tone, and we're still gonna let Mm-mm. I don't even know what you mean by that. I'd have to get some probably. All right, so I'm gonna let Craven dry for a second. So we're gonna actually pull out somebody we started last week on a whim, who shouldn't take us very long, and we're gonna throw a little more skin tone on Sin here. I gotcha. We're gonna start lightening Sin. When we get done with her, we'll lighten up Craven a little bit more. I gotcha.
I got Parker House, Dead-Eye Ralphie, Fruit Basket, and Secret Society of Dakota. I haven't heard of. I'm sure it exists.
I mean, not at the moment, but I do have one when I'm working on more than like one character. That's like when I'm doing batch painting or a squad. Yes. But when I'm doing one-off shots like this, I don't usually bother. I don't normally have a color open very long. But also maybe different situation being one of those mobile, like where I'm not going to trust a can of matte finish. I can probably have my pots open a little bit longer than you could in, say, I don't know, Colorado, any kind of desert, even if it's high arid. Yeah.
No, because I'm terrified of photography. When I tell people I'm a switch, I actually mean that I'm top sexually and a lot of emotion. But that's the yeah, I should totally find some play on the hotkey for my keyboard and totally have my right now. So.
Yeah, that's. I'd be so mad. Like, how are you even supposed to paint up here? Yeah, that's fair. And we're full circle. It's the only way. All right. So we've got her a little bit more depth. Let's set her to the side and play with Craven. That's fair.
I will not unsee that.
Yeah. I don't, and when I'm, like I said, if I'm doing a squad or a large batch, when I get to probably the bigger parts of the Titan, I'll have to use one on camera. But most of the time, I'm doing, like I said, this where I'm switching between colors so fast because I'm only working on one thing that it almost doesn't make sense to use one. I say that I'm aware that I've been using the skin tone for a while, but like I said, I've been playing around in Mobile long enough. I know my paint's going to be fine for a while. Hey, Greg.
Guess who started to make an appearance?
Who? Where was he?
Underneath my car seat.
Underneath your car seat. What made you look under your car seat?
I'm missing a deck box.
Oh.
So I went to go look for there, and I'm like, what the? Kingpin.
Kingpin's been sitting under your car seat.
Yep, for
6 months easy.
Yeah.
What about Tony? Is he down there?
Maybe.
I bet he is. Poor Greg. He has been hunting his Kingpin because it's painted since, like, I want to say the week after he painted it. And he was very proud. He did the white suit. And he's like, I think somebody took it. I was like, nobody took it. Nobody takes things from people at G&G. I just don't know where I put it. I bet it's in one of my things in my, like, I mean, it's literally been easily 6 months. Nope. He's just been smuggling under his car seat. I say that when I keep saying car seat, it sounds like Greg's a baby. You know what is right. Man, that. Wait, did I get sepia gloss? No. It certainly does look glossy, though, doesn't it?
That's where I got Kingpin. Like, I hadn't been able to. And he had somehow been the bottom underneath my car seat. Would have been sitting there, just chilling for 6 months. So how often the fuck was that with you then? No, that's why I was just like, really? I mean, I'm glad I found it. Yeah, I don't know if it was.
Oh, man. All right, so we only got about 5 minutes left. I just realized that. I looked up, and according to our time clock, I got 10, but I forgot that Tommy kept me talking for 5 minutes. And I do need to wrap her up around 9. I got actual work here at work to do. So let's finish this skin tone up, take stock. Tomorrow, 6 to 9, if you want to join us for the paint party, if you have your camera and a mic and you want to be working, it doesn't have to be minis. If you want to crochet with us, I don't care. Um, Something artistic, preferably. You're welcome to join us. When I start the stream tomorrow, I'll put a link. Will be the first comment in the chat. And all you have to do is click the link. Make sure you have, like I said, streaming capable camera and mic. And you're welcome to join us. Just a couple rules: no over PG. We try to keep it PG-13. No copyrighted music or any material in the background that can be heard. And have fun. All right, let's clean the brush. All right, so what did we get done today? We got a lot of different things done. So least amount, we got some work on Gamora done. We got her base mostly done. I have a base coat of skin on her. I'm trying to decide if I want to adjust to try to give her that, like, would be closer to MCU, but I don't think it's going to work with that outfit. So we'll end up being shades of black on her, like most of the rest of the MCU. Yeah. So we'll worry about that maybe tomorrow. Then Craven. We're started on Craven. We got some skin tones done and the start of his vest. We also sounds good. Did a little work on Sin. Again, just another layer of the skin tone. Just to we started her last week. We'll I don't know. We'll probably finish up these 3 tomorrow. But then we knocked out Ultron tonight. He was fairly simple. Dry brushing and then some eyes. I mean, now we did that. We dry brushed him, then we washed him, then we dry brushed him, and we did a couple little lines on steel. Then we did his eyes. So I mean, sometimes depending on the model, that's all you really need to do, and he looks just fine. Throw him on the tabletop. Be happy to play with him. And then the one that I actually took a little bit longer than I was expecting today was Venom, but that's because of his spider markings. They took a minute. Man, I like how we got his veins popping out. So we got Venom, nice depth and shade. We got the build up the grays, even did a little bit of a purple, which then we muted with Null Oil. You can see how shiny and glossy his tongue is. That's fun. So, yeah. So, mainly a couple bad guys done tonight. Rawr. But anyway, that's pretty much all I got tonight. I appreciate you being with me. Sinjin, thanks for the tips and tricks. Like I said, you're welcome to anybody. Anybody is welcome to join us during the paint party tomorrow night from 6 to 9. And remember, gamers and geeks, it is not just a game store, it is a game community. I rolled a 9. That's like 3 times as good as I rolled to start this thing tonight. All right, let's get our G&G logos. Bam. All right, y'all. Have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.